In his first interview with Cubs after the now viral Sunday Morning episode in which she repeatedly interrupted the conversation, Bill Belichick is keeping personal details about his relationship with Jordan Hudson private. In an interview with Michael Strahan on Friday, May 8, Belichick, 17, chose not to respond to private inquiries concerning his girlfriend on Good Morning America. He did, however, add that she gives him balance. When asked about Strahan's feelings for him, the renowned football quake responded, "We have a good personal relationship, and you know I'm not talking about personal relationships, Michael." In addition to sharing some further information, Belichick acknowledged that he was pleased with Hudson, saying that has been terrific throughout the whole process, and has been very helpful to me. In order for me to focus on football, she handles the business matters that arise in my life that have nothing to do with North Carolina. And I truly want to achieve it, he remarked. Hudson also assisted Belichick in reading The Art of Winning, Lessons from a Life in Football, his book. She prevented him from becoming Nord football technical, he revealed, and Hudson made sure he spoke about the business side of his life as well. So she did a good job of keeping me on balance there, acknowledged Belichick. Hudson was observed interrupting journalist Tony Dokoupil when he asked him about their friendship during the Sunday Morning interview, which was centered on Belichick's recent memoir. During the interview, Dokoupil, described her as a constant presence and a voiceover. Belichick abruptly stopped talking when Dokoupil asked him how he met Hudson. She stated firmly, "We're not talking about this," to which Dokoupil replied, "No." A few days later, Belichick made a statement in which he denied that he had already agreed to talk exclusively about his book during the interview. "In order to promote my new book, Art of Winning, Lessons from My Life in Football, I consent to talk on Sunday Morning." In an email from his employer, the University of North Carolina, Belichick began, "Before this interview, I made it very clear to my publicist at Simon Custer that any promotional interviews I took part in would agree to focus solely on the contents of the book." He continued by saying that Hudson was stifling inquiries on his behalf as his publicist. After this occurred several times, Jordan, with whom I share both a personal and professional relationship, stepped in to reiterate that point to help refocus the discussion, Belichick stated. On May 9, ESPN's Pablo Torre announced that Hudson had been barred from UNC's football facilities amid the ensuing uproar. 2 hours later, UNC rejected the report, claiming that even though Jordan Hudson is not an employee, she is permitted to use UNC football facilities. They additionally stated that Jordan will continue to manage all activities related to Quake Belichick's personal brand outside of his responsibilities for Carolina football and the university. In his first interview since the Cubs piece, Belichick minimized Hudson's importance on ESPN's SportsCenter on Tuesday, May 18. Kristen Williamson, the host, inquired about Hudson's opinions on the rumors and whether he believes that impacts your ability to coach this football team. Belichick answered, "I mean, that's really off to the side. She has nothing to do with UNC football, it's a personal relationship."